Hey everyone, it's Daxani. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've already posted the finished artwork on my Instagram. The link to the gram is down below in the description box if you want to lurk. I have a bunch of draw this in your style event stuff that I want to draw for fun, so you all might be seeing a lot of these type of videos for a while with a dash of some original artworks if I'm feeling creative, that is. But lately, just to put out some artwork out, I've been participating in these draw this in your style events until I think of something to do on my own, because art block is just a pain in my behind. So in today's video, I'm redrawing Instagram user Musu Art's character in my style, and I really hope I said that right. I apologize if I butchered it. When she posted this character on the gram, I was like, it's so darn aesthetically pleasing. And on top of that, I admire the creativity. It's just, it's so amazing. I can't even explain it, but I don't know, it's just, and it's different. It's unique. It stood out to me. It popped. Okay, it just popped like to me. So I saved a bunch of other artworks, you know, of other artists who are hosting their own draw this in their style events. But when it came down to this, when I saw Musu's drawing, you know, I made it top priority. I was just so excited to draw this because this character is just freaking adorable. Like, what in the aesthetic vibes, you guys? She's the cutie. I love her. And then the glasses too. I normally hate drawing glasses on characters, but then again, I like to push myself, you know, gotta push myself to the limit. Gotta push it to the limit. Who remembers that song? Anyways, I'll post a link down below to her social medias, her Instagram. I think she only has an Instagram, but if she has other things, most likely it'll be in the description box. So yeah, go check it out ASAP. You guys are missing out on the aesthetics. What I was so in love with was the space with the clouds, the planets, and the stars in her hair. That really caught my attention. I was really becoming doubtful at first because I also did feel it was just a lot, you know. I'm not saying that it was just a lot going on, but I was just like man, like it's just creatively challenging in my opinion, and it's just like a lot for me to have the patience to do it. And I didn't really have the patience. I just knew I wanted to draw it, but at the same time I had to put patience into it. Like, it was just one of those days, you know. It's like I really want to draw this, but my patience isn't exactly there. So this drawing maybe took me maybe about like 2 or 3 days to finish. You know, because my schedule is just really hectic, and half the time I don't really want to do anything when I get home from work. And even on the weekends, I work on the weekends too. I have a second job, a part-time job. So, you know, I was a little bit on the slow side, okay? So, you know, if you're still subscribed to me, hey, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being patient. I do post on the gram too, to kind of like, I don't know how to say it, like just keep up, I guess, to show that I'm active in some way, in some shape or form, you know, whether it's Instagram or YouTube. But yeah, her artwork in general is just really unique, and I love the colors that she uses in her artwork. It's just so colorful, and even her style is just super cute, you know. It has those anime vibes, I think, but it's also a little different. But at the same time, I think it's more of that like old school type of style anime in a way. Maybe like what, 80s anime, possibly 90s anime. But yeah, her style is just, I don't know, I just really like it. Like I said before, I was a little doubtful because I guess like I saw this event, this draw this in your style photo, kind of challenging because it was just the space in the clouds and that's in her hair, which kind of made me hesitant at first because I just felt like it was a lot. And then, like, you know, she's holding the flower and there's use of hands, and I become very insecure when it comes to me drawing hands and plants. I'm starting to slowly enjoy drawing plants and flowers, but I just really have to have the patience for it, and I think that's kind of one of the reasons why it took me a couple of days to get this done. But I'm glad that I did take that time to do it, because I think in the end it turned out so pretty. It turned out so beautiful. Like, I'm really happy with myself, you guys. And I know I probably say this a lot lately, that I've been just super happy with the artwork I've been putting out there, but you know, it's not a bad thing. I don't know, I guess it's kind of like an insight for me, and it's a boost of confidence for myself, you know, for me to say that, oh my gosh, I'm really proud that I did this, or I did this, even if it's just like one thing in the drawing that I really liked and that I'm proud of myself for doing. Like, it helps me a lot, you know. I don't know where this confidence came from. I don't know. And on top of that, the excitement was just really strong enough for me to overcome my insecurities. So, hey, thank goodness for that. I would have to say my biggest accomplishment in this drawing, I'm really proud of how the face turned out. I think the face is really pretty, and normally, I don't know, sometimes I feel like my faces are just overly big and really round or squarish or something sometimes, but I really love how her face turned out in my style. And also, hey, the hands, you know, if you've been watching my videos for quite some time, you know, if you've been with me for a while, you know, you already know that I struggle with hands, and in quite a few of my videos, hands can be a hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya. Mwah! Okay. Sorry, I couldn't resist myself. I don't care how old it is, I just couldn't resist. I don't know, that song, like, ever since, like, it became, like, this meme, it just, like, just that part of the song I couldn't get out of my head for the longest. So every time I say or someone else says hit or miss, like, I just play that whole song in my head. It's ridiculous. I can't escape it. So if you tried to escape it, I'm so sorry that I brought it back into the light. I really enjoyed doing all the details for the skin tone. Well, I had color picked pretty much, you know, everything within the original drawings, you know, to make sure that it's precise when I put it in, you know, this redraw. But like with the skin tone, I wanted to, you know, be precise with it. And because, you know, I think it's a gorgeous skin tone, because when I color picked the skin off the original drawing, there were some, I think, purple undertones within it, and I think it's beautiful. Gosh, I had so much fun doing the details and using that skin tone for this drawing. One of the things that I kind of struggled with was the hair, and in the original drawing you can see, like, you know, different hair details and how it just kind of fades into, you know, to show the space part that's within her hair. It wasn't the space part that I was struggling with, but it was just more of the details, like I said, like, you know, at the very edge, at the edges of her hair, you can see that I did the hair strands, but I'm talking more of like within the hair, just kind of showing more detail. And I don't know, I just think I could have done more, but then at the same time, because the fact that the space is kind of like faded within her hair, inside of her hair, I think it's just how limited I was with the details for the hair, because I could only do so much because of the space within her hair, and drawing hair is one of my favorite things to do. So I think that's what was really challenging for me, is because I was like, oh, you know, there wasn't really so much hair for me to work with. And I do like doing the details of the hair, and it's like, oh, I can only do so much because, you know, she has the space part with her hair. So I like the hair strands that are inside of the hair. I kind of like tried to fade them out so it looks like, you know, like it's coming together with the space, with the planets and the clouds and the stars within the hair. So I think that's kind of what bothered me. It's just a personal thing that I have, I guess. It's like I said before, I love drawing and coloring hair. So being that it was very limited to what I can do or what I, could do with drawing hair, I was just like, man. So, that, I think, yeah, it's just kind of a personal issue that I had drawing it. But I'm not saying that the space part was like terrible. It wasn't. If anything, it was like the best part, and it was one of the creative parts of this drawing, and one of the reasons why I picked it in the first place, to do for a draw this in your style event. For the background, I honestly didn't know what I wanted to do. I did think about just making an all black background, because the fact that her hair has that that space element like in the original drawing, and it does look really well in the original drawing. But for me, like, I don't know, I just can't, I never really go to doing like a full on black background, unless, like, I don't know, I wanted to do a lot of glows and all that stuff. But I ended up doing like this whole circular thing and adding like different colors, so I think that kind of worked out. As for the flowers, I wanted to keep Musu's style of how she did her flowers, but of course color it how I normally color things in my style of art. So I could have done something on my own, but then at the same time, I think plants are really tedious, as I said many times before, and I think, I really did want to keep an element of something that she drew within this redraw that I did of hers. For the glasses, I initially was just gonna add like just a white shine. I wasn't going to have this like faded white color, like, just, I wasn't planning on lowering like the opacity, but then I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do it because it just looks right. Now when I changed the background to like this tan color, I low-key kind of regret it, because then I felt like I could have worked with more glows, and I think like that whole tan color doesn't really, like, I feel like how the lightness of the clouds at the ends of her hair doesn't really, I guess, go all that well with the lightness of the background, and I think I should have went with a more dark colored background. But as a whole, I think the drawing is really good, and then the little glitch, little stream thingies that I tried to do, I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I was just kind of experimenting, like, how do I get this effect, but yeah, I tried my best with that, and I enjoyed doing the little stars at the end. But yeah, I think it turned out great. This is the finished drawing, you guys. Okay, so these are both of our drawings side by side, and Musu, if you are listening, thank you again for hosting this amazing Draw This in Your Style event. It was definitely creatively challenging for me, and I had fun doing it. Keep doing what you're doing, because I love all of your artwork. Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Thank you all for listening, thanks for watching, and I shall chat with you again in the next video. Bye!